Well, hello there. So me and my buddy CG5's are fans of a very small indie musician. You've probably never heard of him. He goes by CG5's. So when we found out he was doing a live show called the Too Many Songs Tour just a few hours away from where we live, let's just say we were really bummed that we couldn't make it. Just kidding, of course we were able to go. Cue that sassy vlog intro. Now, if you're new here before we continue, hi! Greetings and salutations, my name is Sam, host of Samulation, and if you like what you see, feel free to check out the other garbage I make. Now back to the vlog.
Okay, hi. It is November 3rd, 2025, and I'm getting to do something special soon. Right now, we are getting prepared, and by we, I mean myself, and back there is CG5's, who has no idea that I just started something. Hi, Jay.
You come eating milk duds, man. That's actually genuinely embarrassing. I feel... No, they're pretty bad.
Tomorrow, we're going out of town to see CG5 live, and I'm gonna be vlogging because darn do I need the content. So anyway, yeah, I just want to film like a little something before we actually go. I just don't think I'm going to be awake enough to film something in the morning. So next time you see me, I'm either going to be having just woken up or I'm going to be in the car. But this is how I'm starting it apparently. It's unprofessional, it's imperfect, but hey. Have you met me? See, I just tried to zoom in because I'm so used to being on TikTok, so instead I just put my hand in front of the camera. I'll see you tomorrow.
After a 3-hour car ride where I forgot to record absolutely anything, we arrived outside the venue, and we could see it. CG5, his name on signs everywhere, including this cool theater sign that makes him look so official and professional. Just like this camera angle. What can I say? I'm a master photographer. By the way, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for my amazing mother who took both me and Jay to this show for my 19th birthday. Thank you so much, Mom. I know putting up with Jay is very difficult. Also, funny story, when buying the tickets, my mom forgot Jay's real name. I tell you this because luckily, she did remember me saying another Jay name quite a few times in and out of context. Just enough to lead to this.
My name is Schlatt.
Yeah, when my mom was buying tickets, she was very underslept and just brain farty and remembered the name Jay Schlatt, like the YouTuber, and remembered that we're going to a show and we needed to get an extra ticket for a guy named Jay, and those just kind of merged together in their brain bubble, and, well, that's where we are. So, back to the actual show, we stood in line outside of the venue for quite a while.
I did it. I beat the social anxiety. Here we are. It's me and Jay.
I have never been... Put the camera around a little bit. I've never been around like a city like this before.
I have.
I didn't think Florida had these kind of cities.
Yeah, many of them. We just live in hell. So what are we doing today, Mr. Five?
We are watching a CG5 concert.
A musician better than Jay. That's right. We're doing that. So we're seeing CG5 today, in person, in the flesh, you could say.
I am actually very excited for this.
Yeah.
I love CG5. One of my inspirations, actually. He's one of my inspirations. Look at my snappy outfit.
You got the CG fit.
He was wearing my colors after I started wearing my colors. Actually, he stole the colors from me, bro.
I'm pretty sure he's always been red.
Red and black?
Yeah. He's got the CG fit. I got the snap security guard. Social anxiety is starting to beat me, so I'll let you know later how we're going. But I'm gonna pause here because I'm gonna drop my phone out of hand.
Seeing him record these short slides is like very interesting.
So yeah, it turns out social anxiety plus recording a video in a crowd of people equals that. Anyway, we got inside, we were ecstatic, and I don't know, here's a bunch of videos that I was able to film. So it's me and CG5's here, and we're at probably the best show we could ever be at. There he is, the microphone guy, the guy with the mic, yeah! Guy with the microphone, yeah! Am I a fake fan if I don't recognize the song playing?
No, I don't recognize it either. CG5 is behind that wall. He's just back.
He's just there.
That's insane to me.
That guy's trying to sacrifice his kid. CG5! 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 What are you big man, something?
What do we do if CG5? Oh, no, sorry. What do we do if CG5 shows up, man?
What do we do with CG? Dude, imagine if CG5 showed up.
That means I was gonna ask. What if Matt Pat shows up? What if he opens?
I don't know. I got a theory he ain't gonna be here.
But hey,
That's just a theory.
okay. Wait.
There we go.
See the drums matching the... That's not just me, right?
Yep.
The drums are matching
Your plushie looks pregnant.
Your plushie looks pregnant. Pardon me, why would you say that?
Yo, the guy with the mic is back.
I saw one person getting stabbed. Y'all hear that?
Oh, is that Nostalgia Critic? We gotta wait for it to hit the corner and then he'll come out.
Oh my god. Oh, of course.
Like that happens
Wait.
for 1 hour.
Almost.
This is it.
No, that's away from the corner.
This is it. It's gonna hit the corner.
No, not at that angle, it's not.
Dang it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's easier to see on that screen. You can see the corners better. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Phone's gonna be over here for.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute.
Wait, no.
Maybe. Maybe.
No.
Wait a minute. Dang it. What if it never hits the corner?
Probably not.
This is the concert.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
It didn't do it. It didn't do it.
We're waiting for it to hit. It's like the old DVD screens. We gotta wait for it to hit the corner. Yes.
Let's go!
Come on.
the real business at hand. We need you to help power up CG5 to hit all 50 songs. So, scream!
There's Lord.
Cry if you have to. Just make noise so he knows you're real. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you to the man, the myth, the walking playlist, CG5's.
During most of the show, I was jumping and dancing and, like, you know, being at a show, which is really fun because I decided to wear platformers. I don't know, I was hanging out with my niche nerdy crowd. I felt like I had to wear my platformers, and besides, what are you gonna do? Tell me I can't wear platformers? However, the weird thing is, at the show, like, there was no issues. Again, I was jumping around, I was dancing, I even picked up Jay at a certain point, more on that in a second. But there was no problem with the shoes. I was steady, nothing bad happened. Until after the show. Yeah, after the show had already ended, I guess my platformers just, stopped being able to handle the stress of being jumped on and danced with, that just while walking, they gave in and, that. Thankfully, this is far from the first time I've had a shoe get destroyed, so I was actually able to fix it when I got home, and they work amazing still, but man, CG5 creased my J's. Slap that phrase on a thumbnail. Obviously, the show was amazing, Jay and I cried a few times, and CG5 even filmed a TikTok with our crowd. Like I said earlier, I literally picked up Jay at a certain point, and this was around whenever it happened. And remember, I was in platformers in this moment, and both me and Jay are just around 6 feet tall, if not a little taller, so... yeah, safe to say, at least one of us was visible. But yeah, unfortunately, that's basically the entire thing. That was the CG5 show. But wait, if that's true, then why is there still so much more of this video? I mean, the CG5 show only took up 1 page of this 3-page script, so clearly there's more. Well, since we were out of town, me and Jay decided to have a bit more fun after the show. So, after the show, we left with wide smiles. I got a signature inside of my security hat that I use for my FNAF cosplay, and also on this Squirtle Pokemon card because, I don't know, I had it on me. And I also got a poster from the show. You can see it. It's right there. It's up there. And after all that, me and Jay headed off to the streets of Orlando, Florida. Which, of course, I didn't film. Thankfully, nothing much really happened. We just went on a little walk, got pizza, got looked at by someone who was either wanting to rob us or worse, and then immediately went straight back to our hotel and called it a night. I need to go on a little tangent to talk about this hotel. I'm not the kind of person who leaves reviews on places, but this hotel was so bad, it compelled me to leave a review.
Okay, so it is currently November 5th, day after the show. We're kind of just going about doing things. There's Jay.
Tons of leftover pizza. I've been really enjoying that.
He's enjoying pizza. We did get a hold of a few cool things. I got a poster. We got some pins. Something that I want to call out specifically is this hat that you've seen on so many of my cosplays. We got that signed.
Day 2, first thing we did is stop by a friend's house who lived nearby because, you know, we never really get to see him. We just want to stop by, say hi. Also, we found out that friend had a piano, so Jay got to do this.
I really like that. Oh my god, what notes do you play? Hi, buddy. And bigger is better.
He's helping.
sounding it out a little bit. I wish I had a grand piano.
We'll work on it.
I'm gonna save up for one of these. I like that.
Anyway, we can move on from this. It was just really nice to see our friend because we rarely get to see them in person. The first time and last time we got to see him was when Jay dragged me to SeaWorld, which, as someone who normally hates theme parks, I didn't hate it. Probably because I was with friends, and if you're wondering why I didn't vlog that trip, I did. The audio got corrupted. Son of a bitch! Our next stop was a surprise picked by Mom. Honestly, I was expecting that we'd go to some kind of thrift store or flea market, because that's kind of me and my mom's thing. However, we ended up pulling into a Titanic museum, which... Alright, not exactly what I expected, but it's gonna be interesting, I can say that for sure. And let me tell you, I am so glad we went to this museum. It was actually really fun. I highly recommend. Anyway, at this museum, we were given random profile cards of people who were actually on the Titanic. Pretty sure they wanted us to get attached to these people just to find out at the end whether or not they survived, which is a little messed up, but, you know, I'm not complaining. I found it fun. I don't exactly remember what Mom or Jay got, but I have my card. I got Mr. Li Bing from Hong Kong, who worked in the boiler room. Oh, shoot. Well, my guy's obviously dead. Mr. Bing was 32 and traveling from Southampton to New York. He was also accompanied by 7 other Chinese sailors: Chang Chip, Chung Fu, Li He, Ami Lam, and Len Lam. The state of their survival, I have no idea. But they were all traveling to New York because they had contracted work with the Donaldson Line steamship Annetta. I don't know what that really means. Okay, they had contracted work with a boat. The boat's name was Annetta. It was a steamship named Annetta that was made by Donaldson Lines, a company that makes boats. I probably could have pieced that together myself, honestly. As soon as I got my ticket, I looked and I saw that Li Bing was from Hong Kong and thought, oh, yeah, probably not surviving, unfortunately. And then I saw third class and I was like, oh, probably not surviving, honestly. And then I saw cabin unknown and I said, oh, probably not surviving. And then I saw worked as a fireman in the boiler room. Oh, probably not surviving. Anyway, we got to see a bunch of really cool artifacts, replicated rooms, and big ice. However, when we got to the end, holy DiCaprio, he actually lived. Li Bing was a minority in third class who worked in the boiler room, and no one knows what cabin he was even in, and yet somehow he made it out alive. And additionally, not only did he make it out alive, but afterwards he just vanished.
Vampire! Where?
No one knows where or when he died afterwards. That was the end of his story for all we care. He lived through the Titanic. Let's stop focusing on the man. I genuinely want to know more about Li Bing. I'm fascinated, and I honestly... The fun thing about me is I participate in a Vampire the Masquerade LARP. I want to base a character off of this guy. Just imagine a vampire who was on the Titanic, survived, and then just went missing according to all historical records. No one knows when he died. No one knows where he went. No one knows anything about this man other than his stay at the Titanic. Clearly, it's because he was embraced as a vampire and had to change his name so that way people wouldn't get suspicious. Because, you know, when you're immortal, you shouldn't keep the same name. That's a lesson from one vampire to another. I know you're out there. Anyway, like I said, I don't remember what Jay or Mom got, but I do vaguely remember their stories of survival. Jay's guy did end up living. Mom's, on the other hand... yeah... During the whole trip, we were really sure, based on the evidence of their cards, which I can't remember right now, that it would have gone the other way. Mom should have lived. Jay should not have. I'm pretty sure it was said that Mom's guy gave up their seat for someone whose description was pretty similar to Jay's guy, which led to us joking that Jay's guy actually just pushed Mom guy's out of the way and got to the lifeboat, and Mom's guy didn't make it in time. Anyway, Big Ice! If you're ever available, I highly recommend visiting the Titanic Artifact Exhibition in Orlando, Florida, if you get the chance, because it was a lot of fun, actually. I like going to museums. I didn't think it was going to be boring or anything, but I didn't actually expect to be entertained. And actually, me and my family do plan on going to this museum again for one major reason. They host a Titanic-themed dinner LARP. I must dress up. I must LARP. You can't stop me. Anyway, after going through 2 or 3 times, Jay had me run to the car and fetch whatever various suit pieces we had from the event before, so we could take all these photos. Including this really fancy one that was done on a real camera. Ooh. See, look, I even got a printout of it. It's so fancy. Anyway, after getting some photos, running through the museum a few times, not actually literally running, but like, you know what I mean, looking through some really cool artifacts, getting some vibe checks on a few things, checking for ghosts, we headed out. Next up, we hit a bunch of Orlando's thrift stores. What did you expect?
Right now, we are on our way to our next destination. Yesterday was a show, and then after that, we went and saw a friend. Then, as you saw, we went to that museum, and now we are on our way to an antique store because it's me. So I guess I'll go back over to VO mode, and I'll talk about how that was. Maybe I'll record some videos there. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We'll see. I'll see you there.
I don't actually have any pictures or videos from thrifting because why would I? But I did buy this really cool Superman doll. How could I leave him? Normally he hangs up here with my Slimer and disco ball. I don't know why he decided to spin backwards. Hey, it's a cool nerdy thing and I love it. Don't judge me. Stop turning. Along with that, I also got like a few things to add to my to my like classic movie theater decoration collection. I don't know what to tell you. I like what I like. Autism's one hell of a drug. Let me actually turn on the light like a little more. Brighter! I know the camera angle isn't great because I'm that master photographer I was talking about, but yeah, I don't know. I just really love this style of like movie theater memorabilia. I don't know. I really like this kind of stuff. So, you know, if anytime I see something like that at a thrift store, I pick it up. This is what happens when I have adult monies. All right, you can stop being so bright now. Maybe a little brighter. You know what? Screw good lighting. We're gonna keep it like this. Anyway, the trip was really fun, and I hope to do more like it soon, or at least eventually in the future. And hopefully I'll actually vlog it properly because I'm kind of 0 for 2 on these. Like, my first vlog, the audio got corrupted. And my second vlog, I forgot to record pretty much anything of value. Since me and Jay had so much fun last time, we actually want to go to another theme park and vlog that. So, I don't know, let's pray that I actually remember to film it. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Like I said, I underfilmed this one. I know it's not too much, but I wanted to make this video anyway because, I don't know, why not? If you like this video, then you don't need me to tell you what to do, but I will remind you that subscribing helps me a ton, and it helps you by telling the algorithm what type of content you want, so do that if you want, I guess. Huge thank you to my mom for being weird like me and willingly going on these adventures with me and dealing with Jay. Speaking of Jay, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. It would not have been as fun without you. Again, I don't like going to public spaces without a friend, and you are like my most publicly acceptable friend. I phrased that terribly. It makes it sound like all my friends are like bad people to known in public. Jay's my least socially anxious friend, and he's like the only one that can get me to shed my social anxiety, even if just for a few moments. Anyway, go subscribe to CG5's, like, right now. He does music and games, and I'm there sometimes. I'm a plus. I'm like a bonus feature. If you choose to return, then I will see you in the next one, and until then, so long and a bye-bye now. Here's some more random stuff from the trip that I have recorded. I don't, I didn't know where to put it, I guess. But bye!
What is it?
So, see if you can guess one of your songs by looking at the picture. Sounds tough, right?
Yeah, I think that needs you guys' help. Are you okay with that?
Who's gonna need your help?
I see some notes, but I don't care.
Alright, well, let's bring out those pictures. Here we go.
There's an eye at the beginning. Okay, it's I see a dream one.
Wow! Alright, you want to try another one?
Yes, indeed.
Let's do it!
Okay, I'm pretty sure you sleep well. It must be so. That's the freaking answer of the question.
Oh, right, yes. All right, great. All right, let's try another one then. All right, here you go.
This one's hard.
Oh.
Okay, everybody's reaching out everybody. All right, Monday morning.
Yes. All right. Well,
Not really.
let's try one last one. What do you think?
All right,
Here we go.
They're all saying it's Lonely King. It is! I'm so smart.
Wow. All right. Well, we wouldn't be getting on with the show, but I think you had something special you wanted to do.
Yes, so just for this crowd, I want to film a special video with you.
I gotta carry you.
No, I'm stronger. I can.
Go get the hoodie and the mask.
Fuck. You're right.
The hoodie and the mask. This is special just for Florida, you guys. This is gonna be really strange. Okay, so have you seen that one bendy kid on the internet that does the dance to Golden Machine? Okay, this is gonna be a little strange. I'm gonna be dancing to Build on Machine. You guys are just gonna. Build on Machine by Dear Dance. And you guys are gonna sing along. Guess what? 100 subscribers.
An encore? We need an encore. What is
Does
that?
anyone know what this box might be doing here?
Creeping!
All right.
I will take as the wind whips round. I take a breath for victory.
La 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 la.
Chicken. Mama chicken now, tasty as hell. Ooh, mama chicken, now we're ringing the bell. Crispy and drippy, now we're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava
One more time.
CG5, 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 CG5. Oh my god, I think I ended the chain. I did that. We're at the final. The king is the only one to play. The ring has been dealt in the wrong way. Can't wait to meet you. Join the animatronic family. Come get to know me. It's rolling us and we've got to join us for a night. You've been through 20 long frightful nights. You've seen their faces melt all the night. You know the show is so far from over. And Freddy's gonna score an organ donor. All eyes are on you. We can make the walls of fantasy. We can teach you the love.